Faceless a very strong team, talaga namang isa sa mga top na Southeast Asia, poised to get that invites mamaya. Tignan natin kung makukuha sila, pero wala pa kasi ganito, ang problema lang sa Faceless talaga, wala pa sila nung championship na nakukuha, wala pa silang definite win na nakukuha around the Southeast Asia region and even around the world. And mahirap makakuha ng case sa kanila. Then if you compare sa TNC na meron silang West G Championship, the top 4 finish during the Star Ladder, yun yung malaking defining factor kung bakit pwedeng hindi pa makuha ang Faceless. Then again, nakita nila yung form ng Faceless kanina. Sobrang galing nila ng team fight. Although Clutch Gamers, kudos to them. Medyo nakakapalag sila ng matindi.
Totoo lang. Dito tayo tumingin.
Ayun.
Ano ba? Dapat wag mong tatandaan yung camera mo.
Dapat listo ka.
Bagong gupit ka eh.
Ay, oo naman.
Sabihin, kailangan yung bagong gupit mo kaya mo dalhin sa mga
ayun,
ganyan. Pero ito mga kaibigan, Clutch Gamers not going for the off-lane bans na lagi natin nakikita, especially against the Faceless lineup, Faceless team composition, na laging binaban out. Ito si Ice. I think they're considering na if we ban out Ice, parang nawalan din tayo ng sarili nating off-lane eh. Well, so they're just gonna go for that Timber Sword ban. A very low-key ban dito directed towards Ice mga kaibigan. Shadow Demon dito and the Juggernaut and Faces dito going for that XY Earth Spirit and that Ice Magnus. Well, Jabs can go for that Magnus pero the way that they play, I think it's going to be an instant Magnus.
Oo naman.
For
comfortable na sila dito. Clutch Gamers ban out the Wraith King, so we can expect na Lone Druid dito ang pick ng Clutch Gamers. Tingnan natin. Although Juggernaut is already picked on their part, pwede din namang mid lane din naman ang Jug, then you have the carry Lone Druid, which makes your composition very strong in terms of pushing. In terms of team fight damage output, malakas din kayo. So magda-draft na lang kayo ng mga siguro crowd control na heroes around it, and you'll have a perfect recipe for a win. Clutch Gamers could look into that. Pero Faceless naman, napaka-standard na draft nila. Earth Spirit and Magnus. Playmakers, yun ang gusto nila lagi ginagawa eh. And they ban out the Batrider and the Conka.
Ayun pa, shoutout daw dito sa asawa niya si Princess, sabi ni Nini Nises. At ito, Boss Butter, San ka po, Ginebra o San Miguel Beerman? Hindi po ako nanonood ng PBA sa kasamaang palad mga kaibigan. Kung NBA
esports is life tayo.
Kung NBA ang usapan natin dito, pwede. Well, nanonood naman ako dati, pero kasi ever since nag-caster, every weekend may catch. So,
tama naman. Walang time.
Walang panahon.
Oo. Next assassin dito, pick ng Clutch Gamers. Might be their offlaner.
It could be. Or it could be the position for Nyx Assassin and the position 5 Shadow Demon. It's a pretty good setup considering that disruption to the Impale, and they could go in for the blocks kapag gugustuhin nila. Plus the Juggernaut Blade Fury could get the kill easily on this Magnus. Pero they have to see kung kaya nila, especially with the skewer on that Magnus kit. Medyo mahirapan sila dito. Pero ito, Faceless going for that Rubik. And
I like it.
They're considering na they could use the disruption to their advantage. Plus that Nyx Assassin Impale. It could be a good
Omnislash.
It could be a good counter initiate. Plus the Omnislash. Nakita naman sa Sakita Knight.
Naku, pinalala pa. Pero anyway, what I like about the Rubik pick is medyo preemptive na ban. Kumbaga, deny pick on the side of Faceless. Because the Rubik on the side of Clutch Gamers would have been good, especially with that Magnus na may rifle na pwede manakaw. Earth Spirit as well with the Magnetize. You can use that against them. And actually, mas maganda pa to kasi meron ding OD on the side of Clutch Gamers na maganda yung Astral Imprisonment na nakaw dito ng Rubik. So, overall, a pretty good pick for Rubik. Then again, Outworld Devourer, isa rin magandang pick for the side of Clutch Gamers. Fits perfectly with their Nyx Assassin and Shadow Demon and Juggernaut. Parang mix of both worlds. Meron ka mid-game, meron ka rin late-game. So, I like this, the idea from Clutch Gamers opting for the Outworld Devourer. I think the idea is they're not going for this physical lineup or a magical damage lineup. They want to put it in balance. Kumbaga,
Outworld Devourer here with good physical damage, plus the arcane orb is magical, I think. Plus the Sanity Eclipse is a good AoE ulti na makakapag-deal ng significant damage, especially dito sa heroes na hawak-hawak ngayon ng Faceless. Well, that Faceless Void, it could be a counter because once you get chronoed, or sabihin natin sa Outworld Devourer, hindi siya na chrono, you can just use the Astral Imprisonment to stop the aggression coming out from the Faceless Void. So it's all good, mga kaibigan.
It's all good. It's not, hindi yan counter eh. Parang more of a way to, lang.
It's not a
tool.
It's not a be-all, end-all mechanic dito for the side of Faceless, for the side of Clutch Gamers, na with Astral Imprisonment, you can actually use that sa chrono na unit. And kapag gano'n kasi nangyari, si Magnus kasi, yung setup nila dito napakaganda considering that you have that rev ball. Plus, you're going to have that Faceless Void which has good base damage gain. Plus the Empower. Really, really good. Especially in the mid game.
That's what makes, excuse me, kasi Faceless Void hindi na tayo lean towards the damage type ng Faceless Void. Pero na nagbi-blink dagger Vladimirs for the utility. But with Magnus, it totally changes the dynamic kasi now you have an Empower, meron ka ng Cleave, meron ka pang bonus damage. So you can invest on Faceless Void sa setup na lang or sa attack speed maybe, and then you're all set for a Faceless Void na pwede maging core. So I like the idea between Faceless nito na inisip nila na let's get heroes that sync together, and they still get the Lone Druid.
Mga kaibigan, it's one of those heroes na kayang-kaya dito. Well, we've seen an old build Lone Druid focusing on the bear, putting the items on the bear. So ayun na nga ang iniisip natin dito. Well, they still go for that. Mineski used it a while ago. I think that
against Faceless,
mga kaibigan.
It failed
2 days ago. It failed horribly because of that Wraith King critical.
Clutch Gamers banning out that Wraith King, which they could have used to si Lone Druid. Surprisingly, si Lone Druid is last pick dito. Kumbaga dati top pick siya, top ban, but he still gets into this draft, fifth pick dito. So, ang problema ngayon ng Clutch Gamers, paano nila identify ngayon ang laning phase dito ng Faceless? Sino magwi-mid? Sino ang magiging offlane dito? And that depends sa kanilang last pick din. They could opt for a Disruptor. I think Disruptor would be good for them, or a Silencer, just to stop the Magnus and Faceless Void.
It's probably a good investment dito if Faceless would go for an aggressive tri-lane. I think, well, with that Earth Spirit, I don't think it's going to happen. Clutch Gamers dito, mga kaibigan, going for that Sand King. So 2 potential offlane heroes. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari, and I think this probably could be next Assassin support.
Yeah, next support. Good setup with Shadow Demon. Magandang power combo sila. And tri-lane Juggernaut with the Great Fury, maganda din.
Kumbaga kasi parang Wolf, if ever you get early levels on the Sand King, you could actually burst down the Faceless Void, especially with the Impale. Kaso, tingnan lang natin kung ano mangyayari dito. Kasi,
it's quite tricky, I guess.
It's quite tricky, but if it works, it's good. If it doesn't,
and then it's bad. But Faceless,
Clutch Gamers dito, mga kaibigan, with a with a very huge problem.
Ang problema sa lineup nila, mahirap i-execute. Kailangan perfect disruption into that Impale, into a probable Barrow Strike na combo. So, inang malaking problema dito.
So, yun nga, nakikita natin si Rubik dito. And Wolf, let's go for the team rundown.
Sige, tirahin mo. Sa Radiant side, you have Faceless Nuts with his Rubik. Black will be your position 1 of Faceless Void. Jabs will take the Lone Druid. And as expected, Ice will still get that Magnus. XY will be your Rubik.
So ito sa side naman ng CG, mga kaibigan, Fly Solo on that Shadow Demon, Abing as the Juggernaut, Hana on that offlane Sand King, Armel with the Outworld Devourer, Boombox as the next assassin. So very good setup dito for Fly Solo and Boombox, and if they get their ball rolling, they might probably chip out like 5 kills or 10 kills dito, na mas mabilis sila dito because they have a considerable amount of stuns or disables coming out from that Sand King and that Impale from the next assassin.
Yeah, marami silang stuns dito. Early game, very strong with that Blade Fury. And then if they head into the mid lane, kumbaga kung magro-rotate sila, i-power yung support duo natin, pwede rin maging set up yung Astral Imprisonment for an incoming gank. So, Jobs medyo makakapag-survive siya because of Savage Roar if he opts to get that early on, pero generally madali siya ma-jump on dito ng Clutch Gamers, especially with yun yan, nakita natin kanina na setups from Clutch Gamers between that Astral Imprisonment and Disruption from Fly Solo Shadow Demon. So very I think I get the idea right now paano gustong mangyari ng Clutch
Well, I think
Gamers.
the Empower would be a very big factor dito for the side of Faceless. Well, if Magnus does if CG dito does a great job in controlling this Magnus, and I think Faceless is going to have a very, very big problem. Lone Druid dito on the mid lane, gamit siya ni Jobs dito, and that Faceless Void on the position on carry Black.
Yeah, in Black plays this Faceless Void na parang si Shadow na minsan nag-Linked Sphere first sila. Just overall, a lot of mana, regen, and utility. But I think na mas maganda rin dito na either mag-Blink Dagger siya na lang or opt for that Manta style, which scales pretty well, especially with that Empower coming from that Ice Magnus. So, marami siyang choices dito. Pwede rin siya mag-traditional na Diffusal build. Nothing is stopping him from that. So, the world is open for the side of Faceless. Namin na lang pwedeng item choices. Depende sa kung anong magiging style nila dito.
Pero para sa akin talagang isa sa mga factors dito for the mid lane is how Armel uses his Astral Imprisonment. Alam natin na as early as level 5 may root na ang bear, they could go in, Earth Spirit could go in for the rolling boulder with that slow and the boulder smash with the stun, and they might get a root kasi medyo matagal din naman oras yung makakalmot yung bear dito. So he needs to be very careful in using that Astral Imprisonment because that could very well mean life and death pagka mali or tama ang nagawa niya or nabato niya dito.
I totally agree to that, and looks like Ice might get gone on here, but Boombox mukhang wala siyang plano i-hara si Ice. She's gonna pull the lane.
And Hana dito mga kaibigan getting
very low.
Very low. They are gonna go for the wraparound and Barrow Strike. And 1 second Barrow Strike, pero he will get the kill. And XY dito.
Yeah, the damage from that Barrow Strike and the tower hits. Maybe Rubik not too conservative with his positioning kasi hindi niya na-control hindi niya na-micro yung aggro nitong tower and siya yung atake. Napalambot niya Rubik, no armor.
He could have lived actually if he place the aggro dun sa creeps, which alam naman natin is A on creep, then A left click on the creep will just separate, kumbaga malilipat mo yung aggression ng tower doon.
Transfer the aggro of the tower on creep nearest you. So slight misplay. They're still gonna get the kill, but the big thing is binigyan nila ng first blood at experience itong si Sand King, which as an offlaner pwede mong parang kumbaga, pag offlaner ka, mas gusto mo makakuha ng experience kaysa okay lang sa'yo mamatay, basta kapalit is meron kang experience.
Well, for the offlaner naman, I think it's a very good pick off dito for Hana. Considering that was a 3v1. It could have gone better for Faceless, but dito with the Burrow Strike and the tower aggro, he will secure the kill. He even gets first blood, so that is a significant gold boost dito for the side of Hana.
Yep. Hana is Rappy if you don't know, guys. Rappy, one of the offlaners. Grave siya galing dito before transferring to Clutch Gamers. Clutch Gamers, Pinoy team pero based sa Malaysia. Mga bagong team din natin na na-introduce dito on 2017.
Medyo madami-dami sila, and considering na Rafi dito came from Exec pero and all the skewers used, he won't pull anyone with him, but he lives and he gets to use the shrine. And I think that is enough considering na hindi naman siya nagbibigay ng kill dito, and he will get considerable amount of XP dahil dun sa pagkabuhay niya. Just stay in lane, just sustain himself, just use his salve. Kumbaga, mas mabilis niya dito makukuha yung levels niya.
Here from the side of Clutch Gamers. Power combo from the Fly Solo Boombox. Again, ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina na pwedeng magkaroon ng magandang setup because of the Astral Imprisonment. But Jab's positioning pretty good here. He's gonna use the bear to scout, but not gonna catch anyone under the smoke. Will there be an initiation though?
He knows something's up. Alam niya na mayroong pinaplano dito. Armel going in for that Astral Imprisonment, but XY is here. The stun won't hit anyone, and no, hit will hit Fly Solo. Armel dito, he will go down. Just one more hit. The disruption is there. XY gets the kill. Pero ito, Jabs trying to help his buddy, trying to kite this Fly Solo Shadow Demon. But, at least, diba? That is a mid lane to a...
Oh, definitely big win for Faceless. They know what's up here. Alam na nila kung ano nangyayari. They know that there's gonna be a rotation from the side of Clutch Gamers, and they were ready for it. The TP rotations were on point. Kapakabilis ng TP reaction dito ni Earth Spirit. Nandun agad siya sa lane para bumawi, and he lands the rolling boulder, and with the Orb of Venom, nahabol nila dito si
hindi
OD.
Hindi nga perfect para sa akin yung naging boulder smash eh. Kasi unang-una, isa lang tinamaan si Fly Solo. Hindi, yung boulder smash yung stun.
Oh, yung stun.
Si Fly Solo lang yung tinamaan dun. So both Boombacks and Armel could just go back, but they still forced the fight. The damage was enough dito coming out from Low Druid plus that XY Earth Spirit, and that will secure them the kill. And 2-1 score natin ngayon. And mga kaibigan, don't forget to share the stream link. It's www.twitch.tv/MineskiTV. Pero Fly Solo dito getting chased by this
skewered. The boulder smash is there. But is there enough control? Not enough. Fly Solo will just use a disruption. Not a lot of mana from the Magnus to land the shockwave.
Well, props to Boombox. Realizing that there is a rotation or that there is an assist coming out for for CG. For Faces pala. They just use that boulder smash, stun that support.
It was not.
Tapos ayun, yun na yung naging basihan nila dito. And that will save his body, and kumbaga, hindi nabigay yung unnecessary kill. That was actually a very unnecessary kill.
Being here dito, Blade Fury out, but he will block the XY rolling boulder. The Impale will connect, and mamamatay din si XY.
And he gets zoned out, mga kaibigan, off his own tower.
Oo, ganun ka. Tapang dito. Ang Faceless, well, they know their timing, they know their power curve. Alam nila na kaya nilang patayin dito yung Earth Spirit na mag-isa. With a properly placed na body block kung isipin. Kasi yung rolling boulder, it stops kung sino yung una niya tatamaan para mauntong siya doon. And maganda yung ginawa ni Abing dito sa kanyang Blade Fury. Hinarangan niya yung Earth Spirit bago matakaas, and that will mean na mapatay nila Earth Spirit.
So ayun mga kaibigan, kitang-kita naman natin dito na medyo gumagamit ng talaga si Nuts dito. Nuts not rotating, just getting creeps, just getting gold, plus that XP. And if he gets his spell steal dito, that could be very good for the side of Team Faceless. Makita
mo yung disparity between the XP dito because of how Nuts stayed here in the bottom lane. Level 5 na siya. Compare mo na yan dito sa mga kalaban niya is just...
And they're just using the laning phase very efficiently. They're just using the lane creeps. They're just using the fact na hindi masyado nag-aggro dito sa bot lane. Etong side ng... na ano mo? Ayun na yun din. Ayun. So ayun mga kaibigan, medyo na lang tayo, nasipa ni Wolf, pero ayun, wala pa rin. Holy macaroni! Yan mo ulit.
Huh?
Wala akong narinig.
Wait lang.
Ayun.
Sige,
okay na. It's okay.
Relax lang.
Pinatake sa puso, mga kaibigan.
Okay.
Score natin right now is 2-3. Don't forget to share the stream link. Tsaka sali din kayo sa Barangay Mineski, mga kaibigan. #Bumira daw. #Bumira din sa inyo lahat. So, ayun,
so mukhang both teams just deciding to farm away. They're being ready for the mid-game engagements, and I think the decision making from Clutch Gamers that sige, mag-stop muna tayo, get levels on the supports, because if magkaroon ng 5v5 clashes on the mid-game ng mga 12 minutes into this game, they need to be ready with their skills, especially that Vendetta, Vendetta on the Nyx Assassin at
getting chased down, but he has the Burrow Strike. I don't think they're gonna get the kill here. Maybe there's going to be a root, but he will just stop the chase.
No entangle.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Well, I think na kahit naman may entangle, there's no kill potential.
Pero para sa akin na, kung tutusin mo, yung Earth Spirit dito, hindi ganun ka taas ang impact niya.
Yeah, mababa lang levels niya, and I guess it boils down to the fact na maganda rin yung support duo talaga ng Clutch Gamer, especially if he overextends. Well, medyo nakakuha siya ng isang kill dun sa unang lane, counter initiation, so I guess that's enough for him. Mukhang may arcane boots na ang Nyx Assassin, not too bad.
Tandaan mo, Bessie, kapag kang lone druid dito, nabatuan ng demonic purge, pero ayun mamaya na, hindi na pala kailangan ng demonic purge dito. When he uses the disruption, it won't be enough. The two-man Chrono Spear. Disruption is there, pero tignan natin dito, Boombox getting focused.
The stun from XY, and dito na, Fate Bolt will connect the stun. Okay, Black just chasing here.
Will there be a bash? Will there
but the
be a
damage
bash?
output from this lone druid, he will kill Fly Solo.
Dire's tower is being chipped away.
Grabe yung parang 4 hits lang dito si Shadow Demon. Because of the damage output of the lone druid, right clicks. Patingin na item dito ni parang
and the double damage is there kasi for the side of jab, so
okay,
that helps them very
kaya pala sobrang lakas na.
Yes,
dito may nagtitiping pero IXY quite ready.
XY dito mga kaibigan, using that stun ng Boombox, the rolling boulder will get cancelled. The stun is there. Two stuns mga kaibigan. The Insectables combination.
XY might die. And he will more likely to die pero ito si Jabs.
He will die. That's an over-here mga kaibigan.
Dito na. Boombox gonna land that impale on that Faceless Void. But that's a Faceless Void. Time walk away.
Pero he gets the Blade Fury. He doesn't get the Omni Slash.
Doesn't get the Omni Slash.
If he gets the Omni Slash, that could have been another skirmish dito for both teams.
Pretty unlucky bounce there from having that. Very well played for Faceless Void. Just holding his ground, waiting for the right time to use the time walk, and mukhang dito aggressively going on OD. Will he get the kill? The damage is really immense here from side of Lone Druid.
And
will he catch up at the shrine though?
Still go for this. And Jab
gusto pa niya talaga.
Still trying to go for Armel, the micro.
The micro, pero the sandwich. The sandwich maneuver from Jabs and Savage Roar pa.
What a play coming out dito. The micro skills coming up from Jabs mga kaibigan.
Grabe.
Using that bear to trap Armel dito sa gitna ng punuan. What a play.
Grabe yun. That's pretty well played dito. The stun will connect onto Magnetize as well.
And then mga kaibigan, the Blade Fury. Nananakaw ni Nuts. He will get the kill on Fly Solo. Will they still go for the chase here? That is the question, and they won't.
Yeah, they won't. It's not worth it anyway. Wala na sila din masyadong stuns.
Well, they stopped the They stopped the siege naman. So that is a very good that is a very good decision coming out from Faceless.
Someone's chasing.
They have the lead, Bessie.
Oo naman. And the Vendetta is now used for Boombox. Just scouting around. The
scouting Vendetta.
Scouting Vendetta.
Pero dito Black just using that empowered to chop down or to take down this creep, and they see Boombox.
Alam nila the telekinesis there. Blade Fury to follow. The stuns as well. Not good, not perfect in terms of chaining, but still does the job. They will get the kill on Boombox.
That's entry ward.
Sentry ward placement on point. Nahuli dito. Gamit. Pero kinana na.
Mga kaibigan, the disruption is there. Good play coming out from Fly Solo. XY dito. Medyo magkakaroon ng miss time.
Pero the rolling boulder. Telekinesis.
Rolling boulder dito.
Not enough damage.
Ano nangyari? Black dito just going for that tower.
We will get the tower kill. Though Hannah might be in bad trouble. Bad trouble, but only siya na. The stun will perfectly chained, but the Omni Slash not gonna land on anyone.
And Nabing dito getting rooted.
The shrine was bobbed.
Ito ang problema mo kapag pinapanatan ka na ng sarili mong
Oo nga, this is very...
Kawangis mo. Okay. Boombox going for the Vendetta. They're trying to go for Jabs here, but the root is there. Jabs going for that Fly Solo Shadow Demon. And Boombox dito trying to still go for it.
Nahuli na ni Boombox.
Is there a Savage Roar? The Shrine. The Shrine will save him. Pero ito the root.
The root.
And that is a kill for Jabs.
XY though. Gonna get gone on. Pero nakuha niya rin yung kill on that Shadow Demon. So not too bad. 1-for-1 trade dun sa fight na yun, pero 2-for-1 trade overall. Faceless getting the upper hand, 10-5 on scoreline.
Kumbaga ganda na ginagawa dito ng Faces eh. They're picking their fights.
Yeah.
Unless CG dito overextends.
Yep.
They're not gonna go for it. Seeing Boombox there trying to get the kill on that
Jump Druid.
He actually overextended quite a bit. So that root or that entangle was a very lucky entangle. Alam natin na percentage naman. That is a pseudo chan. RNG mga kaibigan. Yeah. He gets it and he gets the kill. No carapace dito para kay Boombox.
Hindi yata PRD yung ano eh.
That is a pseudo random.
Hindi yata pseudo random yun. Kasi may cooldown eh. May cooldown yung entangle.
So ito. Mga kaibigan. Ice. Ang maganda kasi doon for the side of Faceless is hindi pa sumasama si Ice.
Oh.
Hindi pa nalalaman kung gaano kaganda ang kanyang Red Bull sa mga team fight na yun. Ang daming beses na nag-clamp up or nag-converge sa isang lugar. Pero ito, Hana going in for nuts. Walang dagger dito.
Smoke rotation. Smoke rotation from the side of Clutch Gamers gonna get a Rubik, but they will get the next assassin.
And Boombox naman mga kaibigan getting spotted by a sentry ward.
Na-sentryhan na naman.
He's just getting as much information as he can dito para sa mga kalaban nila sa Faceless just to know their position. But every time na gagawin niya doon, laging may sentry ward. And I think it's a very good investment. Especially if you're Faceless, a 100 gold investment na napapalitan ng 200 gold every time na nakakil kayo. That is a very good
magandang rate of return.
Kumbaga ROI.
Return of investment pala, ROI. Iba pala yung rate of return. But Ice. Just going for his usual build, prioritizing ang kanyang Helm of Dominator. So he's gonna harass our Abing here.
Abing mga kaibigan.
Shadow Blade.
Well, we could use it talaga dito para ma-catch.
Black. Ito na nga. Nagamit na nga. Huling-huli. Black here. Just jumping down.
Mga kaibigan. And XY dito will get the kill. And using that Chronosphere very efficiently, I think. And will he go for this mga kaibigan? The skewer is there. The Red Bull on Abing mga kaibigan, and they go for Fly Solo here. The easier target. Abing dito mga kaibigan is still trying to fight, pero Hana dito with that epicenter. Ito na Hana, the Impale is there, and I think Jabs will go down. Ayun na nga mga
Indeed, he went down. 2-for-2 trade. Favoring Clutch Gamers there in terms of gold.
I think kasi may nagsabi dito sa chat, walang damage daw ang CG. I think for a fact na ganito kasi, because of that empower, kung tutusin mo wala din talagang damage dito itong Faceless eh. Considering their heroes, wala talaga silang damage talaga dito. Wala pa silang damage item dito na sobrang bigat. With that empower mga kaibigan, nako-compensate lahat yon.
Yeah.
And even giving Black.
But the first hit bash though, Rolling Boulder won't connect, and double TP rotation from side of Clutch Gamers enough para ma-fend away to sa Earth Spirit. And going back doon, wala. Oh wait lang. Demonic Purge though.
Ginamit doon, and XY dito will just go for the TP out. Boombox will try to throw that Impale, and it won't hit. The Demonic Purge was
used on a Faceless Void. That's a Faceless Void. Very hard. Anyway, sabi mo kanina na wala bang damage yung Clutch Gamers. Sa ngayon, I think.
Sa ngayon.
Kasi meron remember, OD. So much damage potential from his Arcane Orbs. And of course, his Sanity's Eclipse alone. Still early to the game for Clutch Gamers lineup.
Kumbaga kung titignan mo yung lineup nila without the empower, parang pareho lang sila na stance dito eh. Ang problema may empower. At yun yung kailangan nila bantayan dito. And I think that is their edge. Pero Armed
Blink Dagger though.
Dagger Boombox dito. Does he have the Impale? The sentry ward will spot him out, and they will just go back. The Carapace is used. Fly Solo going in. But the damage coming up from Black. Fly Solo dito mga kaibigan. An ill-advised disruption. Pero what a Chrono Spear mga kaibigan coming out from Black dito.
And the magnetize the stun as well. Black
Big trying to fight this, using his Blade Fury, going for Magnus. Pero ito, the skewer. Armel will go down. Pero I think the Bing will go down as well. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari sa kanya dito.
XY rolling boulder.
With the rolling boulder.
The stun won't connect, but that gave vision for Lone Druid. Napakahaba ng range, and that will net the kill on Abing. 3-0 trade. Grabe. Napakaganda ng chrono dito.
Sabi dito ni Alpheus, kasi kanina siya yung nagsabi kanina walang damage ng CG. Ngayon, makikita na natin yung damage ng Faces talaga. Since they are winning skirmishes, they are getting pick-offs, they are getting everything they want from this game. So, I think it's just a matter of time unless CG does something to turn this around.
Yeah. They still, pwede naman sila mag-work around the ultimates of Faceless. Again, long cooldown yung well, not so long, but I think long enough na timing window for Clutch Gamers to work on. Ano ba sinasabi ko? Ibig sabihin niya kasi mga chong, timing window. Kunwari, cooldown yung Ref Ball at cooldown yung Chronosphere. Ibig sabihin, may timing window kayo na mas malakas kayo dun sa moment na yun. So, meron kayo 1 minuto para mag-force ng rotations as Clutch Gamers.
Ayun nga yung ginagawa kasi ng Faces talaga. Tingin ko kaya lumaban ng CG doon kasi alam nilang walang Rev Ball.
Oo.
Ang problema mga kaibigan, the Chronosphere was still there. So,
yeah. Malakas pa rin
it just depends on CG kung mabibait out nila yung dalawa. Pero I think at this stage of the game, sa lamang ng Faces dito, it won't be necessary for Magnus and Void to use their ultis in the same clash.
Yeah, definitely. They have a lot of... marami ba silang mini-stuns eh. Kumbaga, meron kang Earth Spirit, Rolling Boulder, AoE pa rin yan. Telekinesis, pwede pa rin maging AoE yan pag used properly. But Clutch Gamers, is this a warding expedition? Kasi wala silang smoke. They might get caught, pero luckily
I think
for
they're
them,
just gonna go for the flank.
Luckily for them, walang obs doon eh. But
Do
they
they
catch
spot
now.
this? Mga kaibigan, Boombaxito just going in, he gets spotted by that ward.
Yeah.
He gets spotted.
Naman.
Oh, yun,
Wala
pero hindi,
obs.
naspot na sila. The obs is there.
Hindi, yan sa kanila.
Hindi, the obs is there. Naspotan na sila na Faces dito.
Yeah.
Hindi, sa ano pala yan? Ano ako? Kala ko
Nasahay
dalawang
ko ka.
green.
Oo.
Dalawang nasahay ko tayo. Nasahay ko tayo ng sarili nating cameraman. Shoutout sa cameraman natin. So yun mga kaibigan, score natin ngayon 17-8. Lamang na lamang po dito ang Faces. And if CG dito wants to get back into this game, they need to make something happen. Black dito, using that Shadow Blade to his advantage, he gets the extra attack speed, plus the Empower will give him damage, as well as the Shadow Blade, it gives him damage.
Yeah.
Ang main selling point talaga kasi yan is the attack speed and the invisibility. Ilang beses yun yung nakaka-catch off guard. Well, kung titignan mo dito kung paano nila i-handle yung invisible heroes sila, ang Faceless nilalagay lang nila, they do not go to their jungle.
Ice.
They don't try to fight dun sa jungle nila.
Nahuli si Ice dito with a sentry ward. Omni Slash. Ganun kabilis, and they will take down that Magnus. BKB, is up for Faceless Void. So, kanina,
I think the demonic purge lang yung magiging factor dito, but in terms of disruption and the astral imprisonment, I don't think
naman. Tsaka yung
be a factor.
Especially yung arcane orbs doesn't go through magic immunity as well as the Santis Eclipse. So, a lot of the damage output dito ng Clutch Gamers will be mitigated by that pickup by Black.
So yung mga kaibigan, kung gusto nyo magpa-shoutout na kayo habang down, nakapause ang game. So shoutout sa lahat na nanonood dyan. And chill lang kayo. At kung gusto nyo sumali sa isang community na puro Mineski, mga kulitan nyo si Kuya D, si Councilon, at si paring Wolfman Jin, ako, at si Denki, tsaka iba pa nating talents.
Mayor Jack.
Si Mayor Jackma. So yun mga kaibigan, sumali lang kayo. It's www.facebook.com/groups/
At naihina po.
esports Pinas.
Naihina po. Laging tatanda, mga Dota player, tao rin yan. Naiihi rin yan. Ay po nga, parang Butter, since ikaw ay nasa isang manager ng esports team, nangyari na ba sa team nyo na parang may laban, tapos parang ihi na siya? Anong ginagawa niya pag ganun?
Yung sa amin kasi hindi naihi eh. Nagsusuntukan eh. Hindi, joke lang. Issue. Sino kaya Kuya Butters ang may invite sa Kiev? Meron akong 3 dyan na sure ako. OG. EG. Tsaka, ano ba? DC.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Tsaka Liquid.
Liquid. Yeah. Sama rin sa
probably set
predictions.
there, Ay, walang sound tayo. We have no sounds.
And double BKB is now for Faceless. Again, they're itemizing pretty well against the lineup of Clutch Gamers. Grabe.
So yun mga kaibigan, nakita naman natin dito. I think every kill at this point, importante sa CG. That is true. Naman. That is true. If you're behind, walang good
masamang
kill,
tinapay.
walang bad kill. Lahat yan, good kill talaga.
Wala masamang tinapay. Unless, syempre,
walang masamang tinapay.
Dalawang kapalit ng isa.
Maliban na lang kung inaamag na yung tinapay. Ayun.
Ito na.
Masamang tinapay yun.
Smoke attempt from the side of Faceless. Mukhang Roshan na lang target nila dito. Si Maring Rose-An.
Shoutouts kay Neil, kay MD.
Uy, parang MD.
Parang MD.
Ganda ng mga videos niyan.
Hindi niya daw nakikita si boss doon sa barangay. Alam mo, siniset up ni boss doon yung Manila Masters.
Niluluto na.
Iniinit ng mantika. Katulad ng init dito sa Roshan Pit. Walang magawa ang CG mga kaibigan kung hindi titigan ang Roshan Pit.
Naku, nahuli pa si OD of all people! Force stop won't save you from that. Naku, di ba tropa mo yan, paring Butters?
Dating mid laner namin yun.
Tropa base mo?
Ha? Hindi masyado. Ang tropa pips ko doon si Fly Solo eh. Si Fly Solo talaga is maboy.
Ano bang pangalan ni Fly Solo?
Si Kenneth Colomers. Ang tatlong ubo, si One Cup Man. Yan si One Cup Man.
One Cup Man.
Kapag kaya naubuhan ka niyan, nakikita mo yung kaluluwa niya. Medyo kailangan hilahin mo na bababa.
Those things aren't
Diyos
cheap,
ko Lord. Shoutout sa inyo. Galingan nyo dito
kasi kung hindi nyo nalalaman, yung mga dating players ng Asian Arena, yung karamihan
Baro strike
dito. Pero XY dito going for the counter initiate, and they will just go for the tower. Trabaho lang, walang personalan.
Mukhang na-dissuade sila dito. Hana gonna miss that Baro strike. That's skewer siya tuloy. Ang kulit mo kasi.
Nakakaladkad ka, Hana.
Paring Rappi natin. Pero ang bilis ng respawn niya.
Si Rappi Chulo.
Rappi Chulo.
Si paring Rappi Chulo
Rappi
yan.
Chulo.
Ano ba si Rappi Chulo yan?
Naku po, yung
wala,
si Mama Bear.
magsamon tayo uli.
Samon uli. Yeah.
Si Biba Hot Bears yun
gusto ko talaga dito kay parang jumps natin. Trabaho lang talaga gusto. But he will be caught.
He will go for the Astral Imprisonment. Will there be a setup here? Wala naman.
Nandito na si ISS pero nakita siya ng Chrono.
The Chrono Spear is still up. So,
may ref
wala
ball
sila
pa
problema dito. Walang ref ball.
Wala na palang ref ball. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Papi. Sorry, Rappi.
So, Rappi Chulo. So, ito, they will just back out.
Trabaho lang.
Nakuha na ba yung Aegis?
Hindi pa
nakuha yung Aegis. So, mga kaibigan. So, ayun, makakita na naman tayo. They will just go for the shrines. They got the tier 3 tower, their first tier 3 tower. So, open na po ang shrines nila dito. And they will just break it to avoid flanks dito coming out from Siege.
I think they're just gonna wait. Ref ball is now up actually, but think na gagawin na lang dito is to push up both
well, kung titignan mo yung mga pera nila, parang Wolf, medyo stuck sila dito
Sino sila?
Sino mo, si Nix Assassin dito, may 1.5. Si mga tropa pips natin iba, may 3K. So, kumbaga, payaman sila dito. And black mga kaibigan. And nakita siya nag-Shadow Blade. So, medyo magkatabi sila dito. Naglalakad sila sa park, mga kaibigan. Boombox.
Pero at least alam niya na may rotation na dito from side of Faceless.
Well, I don't think alam nila na may rotation dito. I think it's just black using that Shadow Edge. Well, that could mean talaga na mayroong rotation dito because you're not going to use the Shadow Edge if wala kayong gagawin.
Gem of True Sight's now picked up. Meron na rin ng Earth Spirit, so
they're just gonna go for this. I think this is going to be a slow siege.
So sulitin na
a slow siege, mga kaibigan, with no sustain.
Nako, jabs just...
And kailangan pa ba ng sustain, mga kaibigan? Black with that Aghanim Scepter.
Yun na. Slows the cooldown and so bilis, mas matagal na rin yung duration, so mas maganda utility-wise sa dito.
Shadow Edge na nasabi ko, pero yung kinakadkad, mga kaibigan, pero ito, Boombox. Shadow My Heart, he uses the Carapace bago siya ma-silence. So he will be safe.
He will be safe indeed, but the barracks aren't. Ito nyo, the damage, almost 50%. Hana will initiate.
Hoy, pero XY dito with the stuns.
The Chrono! Oh my goodness!
Mga kaibigan, Black just doing work. Abing dito. Red Ball, mga kaibigan! kaibigan. What a play! Jumbo combo! It's the jumbo combo!
Oh, Abing will also go down. At papaibak pa dito ang OD at ang epicenter though. Not enough damage. Jumps just stacking it.
Oh, Armel
Sanity's
dito
Eclipse.
with the Sanity Eclipse. It will take down this
Pero may
Fly
Aegis.
Solo.
Oh.
That dito will go down mga kaibigan. Oh, holy
Ang laki ng
macaroni.
tangle dito. Nasama-sama pa sila dito. But the bear will go down. Will be dissuaded pa sila dito. Looks
Actually,
like
paramdam
hindi.
ko, nanalo ang CG dito eh.
Oh.
Dalawang Chronosphere mga kaibigan. Binato ang Red Bull, pero hindi sila...
Oy, nahuli to! But that's first half lang. Nahuli dito Shadow Demon.
Oh, Shadow
though.
Demon, Hana dito just trying to get out of
Time
trouble.
dilation. Oh no. This could be bad, but that's
That's right,
defensive
President will
Astral.
save him. And Armel dito, siya ata ang tutumba. The Carapace is there. It will stop
Tumumpa si Boombox
jabs dito.
natin. But the story, ganun pa rin, story goes, same script.
Oh,
Man, napipiyok na.
Nagbibinata.
Bibira na. Pero yan,
Nagbibinata.
the barracks will go down si Ice. Nag-TP sa harap. Uy!
Oh,
Baited!
What?
Baited!
Chronosphere coming out dito.
Oh my goodness! Baited! Oh!
Oh my goodness! What plays coming out from Faceless?
Oh God!
That
Shot
big,
yun.
mga kaibigan, that is a
Oh.
highlight.
Oh my God! Hana! Teka lang, makamatay ba siya dito? Pero grabe damage output. Oh,
Walang pakialam si Jabs dito.
grabe. Hindi ako makakit over. Parang
Hana, mga kaibigan, will go
Oh.
down.
Baited.
What a play coming out from Magnus
Sabi
and
ko-
the Faceless Void.
Oh my God! Sabi ko kay Ice, di ba kanina? Nag-TP siya dito sa harap ng mga Clash Gamers. Pero it's all according to plan. It's a trap, my friends.
Alam nyo mga kaibigan, sa lahat ng mga naglalaro ng Dota dyan, ang plano lagi, the plan is to win.
The plan is to win.
So, yun yung mga plano ng para manalo. It's a plan within a plan. It's a sub-plan.
Oh my God.
It's not a simple plan. It's a sub-plan.
Baited. Mga chong, i-headshot nyo na yun. Si Maring Jammer ba na dyan? Headshot ba na yun, papi? Grabe. Sus ko. Ay. Parang lahat
What
sila,
a play.
lahat
What a
sila
play,
na,
mga kaibigan.
no, natukso, na fall. Parang ikaw, ah?
Oh. Ay, naku.
Nagano ka ba, Butters?
Hindi pa naman nangyayari. Depende na lang kung masasaktan o hindi.
Ayun. Pero sa balita ko, magaling ka raw sumalo, ah.
Oo. Tinanong kasi siya. Nag-status.
Status.
Pagka nahulog ba ako, sasabihin mo, na-reply ko dun sa post sa Barangay Mineski. Varsity ako ng catch and throw. Ako tigasalo. Kaso ang
Ganon.
problema, magaling din ako bumato. Ay, ayun yung problema.
Yun lang.
Ayun yung problema.
Yun lang. Pero magaling sumalo yan si Butters. Yun, ah. The catcher. Pero hindi pa na makakita over. Parang terbats. Kakaiba yung debated natin dito.
Saan kailan daw po magkakasiman Manjin? Bukas siguro.
Oh, weekends yan. Weekend warrior natin yun.
Weekend warrior natin yung si Manjin. Alam nyo, weekdays, ball is live.
Ball is live.
Weekends, Dota is live.
Dota is live. Yun. Minsan, Twitter is live. Katulad ng nakaraang
Minsan, Tinder is live. Pag wala kang magawa sa bahay.
Tinder is live. Diyos ko.
Oh.
Smoke na naman dito ang Faceless and Clutch Gamers. Alam mo, ang napakahirap makarecover pag na ganun yung sa moral mo. Isipin mo na debated ka.
Sipin mo, hindi, ito
Ano yan?
Sa madaling salita sa Pilipino, pero ayun, meron nagtaamba doon sa likod. Direct, meron dong dalawa. Ayan sila, Ayan sila,
Pero tela, let's go with
tinulak si Abing.
epicenter to Rev Ball. At Gash only 2 but the Chronosphere the follow-up. Napagulo ng laban dito. But they will still get the Abing kill. Hindi man lang napagbato ng Omni Slash and Boombacks.
And
Might
they're
get
going
caught out.
to go for fly solo. No buybacks here. And GG is called. Position 1 and position 2 will go down. Position 3 lang dito.
At disconnect agad ang Clutch Gamers.
Sabi nila, tara na, umalis na tayo dito.
Ayoko na mag-Dota. Diyos ko. Ay nako.
So ito mga kaibigan, 11-0. Sino to?
11-0.
This is 11-0 mga kaibigan.
Ganun katindi ang labanan.
Ay, naku.
naku.
So ito mga kaibigan, pasok na natin sa post-game analysis natin.
Pero yeah, tama.
Ang tagal!
Hindi, relax ka lang.
Ayun, mga kaibigan.
WP. Pero, sabihin ko, maganda yung start no Clutch Gamers in a sense na nakuha nila yung farm na gusto nilang kunin. Problema, hindi nila napigilan mag-farm ang side ng Faceless. And I think that ang nangyari doon is si Black. For me, ang MVP dito si Black. Kasi,
sa totoo lang.
Once na nagkaroon siya ng Chronosphere, nagamit niya agad ng tama.
And this itemization. With a Shadow Blade, mga kaibigan.
Shadow Blade.
It made all the difference in the world na Shadow Blade. They got a lot of pickups, mga kaibigan. Especially that OD, 2 beses ata siyang nabiktima ng maling akala. Pero ito, para sa akin this is Armel's, lipat nyo sa OD direct. This is one of Armel's worst games. Worst games, mga kaibigan. Naghahanap ako ng term na sakto. I don't think worst will cut it.
Oh, yeah, yes.
It's one of his games na nag-underperform siya ng sobra. 0-8-5. We barely see Armel play like this. And he went very defensive. After that Midas, he went for that 4-staff. Very mobile. And actually, this is a defensive item. Yeah. It's not meant to engage in any way since you have that Sand King and that next assassin. Pero it was planning to go for a Dragon Lance, but I don't think it will cut it because parang nasa 30 minutes into the game na tayo bago natapos. So
kulang kinulang siya ng oras.
Kulang.
Yeah, pero 0-8, 392 GPM on him. Very unlikely for a mid laner. Napakababa niyan.
So ito mga kaibigan. Ice.
Just another day at the office.
He didn't perform as well nung mga nakita natin sa kanya past few games, but
still gets the job.
His performance was enough. Ayun na naman yung
pero alam mo pare, ginawa naman niya yung debate of the century.
Ginawa niya yung debate of the century.
So okay lang. Gucci pa rin.
Para sa akin talaga doon, well actually, para nga sa akin, underutilized pa dun si Rubik. Well actually, wala na siya dapat gawin doon because the course
are doing it.
The course dito. Para sa the course dito for the side of the course dito for the side of Faceless, mga kaibigan.
Na-distract ka ba, papi?
The damage. Oo, na-distract ako. Nakita ko
Nako.
Tumataksan
Ganun talaga.
Ayun. Pero Abeng, trying his best just to carry the game. But Armel dito, not his usual performance. It was a very bad performance.
Yeah.
Well, na-face check siya dito. Well, actually, nakuha pa sila ng onting kills dito from Armel na meron nga siyang astral imprisonment, but the bear will trap him inside.
Yun ang isa sa mga well-played.
Well-played. Kumbaga, it's not an outdraft. I think in terms of outplaying your opponents, doon nag-shine etong CG. Ang Faceless. So, ayun nga mga kaibigan, ano na natin? I-wrap up na natin to. We have to go for a quick break.
Yeah, I mean, the Faceless will now